Don't worry, I'll cut that out for you guys. You'll have no idea what just happened. But only dogs could hear us.
Oh my God, seriously.
Like fucking alley cats singing in here.
Yeah, that is. And I'm pretty sure the dogs are barking off in the distance. But you'll never know because we have a super sweet new setup.
Hey, guys.
We basically made shit professional.
We are so professional. We're basically in fucking
Dexter's
laboratory, only it's Dexter's fucking murder room.
Yeah.
It's not this mad scientist one.
No, but like you could get murdered on that side and none of your DNA would be on me.
No, not at all.
God damn!
And yet, I can still see you.
Yes, you can. Listen, should we explain our setup? Not that they care, but I mean, maybe somebody out there is like, I want to fucking start a podcast.
I want to start a podcast in a murder shed.
Let us
go
help
about
you.
doing that.
Yeah, let us help you. Erin went on Amazon in her burning fiery rage that was last week, and she bought the longest shower curtain pole rod thing that I have ever seen.
You have to get them specially made, I think. I don't know. I was like, long ass shower curtain. And they were like, do you want a fucking 8-footer? And I was like, maybe even more than that.
Yeah, maybe because the shed is 8 feet.
Yeah. I don't know what kind of rich bitch is using this fucking shower pole.
Who has a shower this large?
I don't know.
Mine's literally a 1-person shower, so it baffles my mind. Anyway, we have a shower pole.
Are there multiple people showers?
Well,
like this is a 4-person shower?
It's like a tent.
It's like a 2-car garage.
It's like a tent, though, where it's like, this is a 3-person tent, but literally not even one person could fit in them.
Yeah. And they're like, it comes with a porch. And you're like, no, it doesn't.
That's my tent.
It comes with an
bought
overhang.
it because it came with a porch.
Yeah.
It's like, I need to see what this shit's about. It's just a flap without a ground. They tricked me. But wait, okay. So to answer your question about are there number of people showers? No, I just made that up. I meant like I have a standing shower, you know?
Yeah.
Like literally only one person
so
could fit in
but
there.
I think it's like a 3-person shower.
Your standing shower is like an orgy shower. Your standing shower might need a curtain this long, you rich ass bitch.
It has doors.
I don't need your curtains.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. So then we had this really long curtain rod, and then we got clear plastic shower curtains, which is the Dexter part. Slash American Psycho.
Because it's long as fuck.
Yeah, it's really long.
And that separates us.
Yeah, it's in between us, so our mics don't pick up each other's voices.
Yep.
And then the icing on the goddamn podcasting cake is this beautiful drapery that we've placed over the shower curtain and screwed into the walls of the murder shed. And it is a drop cloth for painting.
And it smells like hippies.
It smells so bad. To me, it smells like literally when I lived in Virginia and you'd go to like Jamestown and they'd have like reenactments and you can go fucking walk around some colonial style house where somebody very important once lived. It all smells like what this drop cloth smells like. It's like soap, but mold.
I don't know. Clean.
I don't know how they master it.
Yeah.
AKA burlap? Is this burlap above our heads?
It looks like burlap. I don't know. It looks like a less gritty burlap.
I feel like also if anybody lights a match near us,
we're going up.
Going up.
Yeah, this is a goddamn tinderbox, and I'm trapped back here.
You're dying for sure, which is unfortunate because you edit.
I'm going out the window.
Okay, you'll fit.
Thanks. I think you just called me fat.
I said you'll fit with my mouth.
With like, not with your eyes though.
Okay, here's the thing. Remember the episode I did like 2 weeks ago about Gerard fitting through the drive-through window and we were like, I can't even lift myself out of a swimming pool? That's where my head went. I was like, you don't have the upper body strength for that shit.
There's a chair over here.
All right, if there's a fire, you better fucking use your brain enough to use that chair.
I will use my brain enough to use that chair. I will get out that window.
I'll open the curtain for you.
I'll think thin and just fucking hurl myself out there.
By the way, just to circle back around to the super sweet setup that we discovered while we were about to burn the entire fucking podcast down, which hopefully this sounds better. If you guys are listening, it sounds better. You're welcome.
Yeah.
If not, fucking stick around. We'll figure it out next week.
Give us another shot next week.
After we fucking lost our shit last episode, everybody has been so amazing.
Yeah,
Like,
everybody's so nice. They're
oh
like,
my God.
please don't burn it down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Someone even emailed and was like, hey, Erin, if you're going to quit, like, I don't think it'd be the same without you. And I was like, oh, no, there's going to be nothing left if I leave.
Oh, yeah, no, it's not like I'm going to carry on this legacy.
I'm going to burn it down.
Yeah, yeah. I'll be wrapped up in these fucking plastic sheets. Buried somewhere.
But also, thank you guys so much for the love.
Oh my God. After everybody was like, don't fucking quit. We love you. I was like, I felt like that girlfriend that's like digging for compliments.
Mm-hmm. Me
Like,
too.
Tell
I was
me
like,
I'm pretty.
Like, I didn't mean for it to be like a sob story of like, fucking feel bad for me. I have so much to do to give you content, which fucking heaven forbid, right?
Right?
Like,
I mean, like, this is our hobby. We're here to have fun.
yeah, I literally have fun doing this, and I have fun when I'm here, and I have fun editing later. I fucking listen back and I laugh because it's like hanging out with you again.
I know, right?
I have fun the whole time, but then it just was like literally like 3 days where I was like,
Done.
fuck it.
Yeah. I think the pressure just got too much for both of us. Usually it happens to one of us and the other person can just be like, nah, it's chill. Like, I'll find you a case or something like that. Like, let me help. What can I do to help? But then last week it was like, no one could save us.
No one could save us, and there was no offering to help. It was just like, well, you offered to edit, but it wasn't.
But I was lying.
It wasn't in your heart. You said it, but it wasn't in your eyes.
I would have done it, though.
You're like, she can't fit through that window.
I would have done it.
Yeah. I mean, I believe you. It'll be fine. It's fine.
Oh my God.
Fine.
I'm dying though, because if we leave this shit up for Twitch, how fucking hilarious.
They were like, oh, your murder shed has really turned into a murder shed. It's really coming along, guys.
Oh, I love it. I think we should, just for the ambiance of it, you know?
It is pretty fucking appropriate to talk about murder in here.
Yeah, well, everybody's going like fucking classy and tactful. We're going
real deep in the theme.
Yeah, raggedy and very inappropriate is what we call. Those are some adjectives I'd use.
Yeah, that's what I used on my mood board.
Fucking paint drapery. I'm so inspired by the backdrop cloth.
Yeah, it's nice.
Oh, man. Well, anyway.
Welcome to episode 94, like the real episode 94 this time.
Yeah. Yeah, we looked it up first.
Yeah.
Because we're smart.
God damn, I think I'm going to get high in here. Everything smells like fucking chemicals. And the carpets down here.
Oh, your side is way worse.
Daisy got new carpets. I don't know if you guys know that.
Whoa, hold up. That's my goddamn.
Oh.
Let me tell it.
Okay, well then tell your goddamn.
Hey,
New carpets
everybody.
smell like chemicals.
To finish my thought.
That's my goddamn.
Yeah, I fucking have floors in my house. That's my goddamn.
Hell yeah, you do.
Yeah. You all know I've been working on this shit for fucking ever. And by that, I mean, I mentioned it like 3 times on the podcast. Where
It's how the first hard drive died.
It's how it died. I've been living on fucking concrete foundation for like 2 years now. And we finally got floors installed.
And it's magical,
It's
guys.
so magical.
Her house looks like a house, and it's the most beautiful house I ever did see.
Oh,
This rich bitch over here with fucking carpets.
I'm so rich with my carpets.
Fancy.
Here's the thing, though. They were like, listen, it's only going to take until Friday to install. This was last Friday. It's Wednesday, and they're still installing it. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Like, just tell me the real time. I don't care. I get it. Shit happens. Like, lie to me then and be
It's
like,
fucking COVID.
yeah, lie to me and be like, we're going to shoot for Friday, but expect next Friday.
Yeah, or be like, it's going to take like 3 weeks to install, and then get it done in 2, and I'll be like, God damn. I'm going to leave them a fucking review.
Let's level set my expectations.
Yes,
because
exactly.
they're all out of whack. So I'm pissed. Ooh, let me hear it. Oh, that's just the end of it. I'm just pissed because I literally had to move my goddamn house every fucking morning. It's like pull everything away from the walls or pull everything from this room into this room. And then nobody shows. Or like one dude shows and he works on like some other room. And I'm like, bro, I thought you were going to bring a fucking crew in here to hammer this shit out. Like, every morning I've had to move my house. And every morning we're under a different expectation. Like, okay, they're going to come and they're going to do all of the fucking vinyl plank flooring. And I'm like, sick. So all the rooms that have the vinyl plank flooring, I've cleared out. But by the way, those are all very important rooms, like the kitchen and the bathroom.
You know, like the place you need to live.
Yeah. So like, I need that back by the end of the day.
Yeah, I would like to take a shit later.
Yeah. Oh my God. And then they just like took our toilets off and I'm like, whoa. And it's like Friday. here comes the weekend. I'm like, can you put one back together? And then they did, and it was all janky as fuck. So then the guy had to call a plumber. It's been a fucking nightmare.
God
and
damn.
everybody in person has been very nice, obviously, because
Yeah.
I'm like the goddamn Karen of the flooring world right now. But it's just all excuses. And I'm like, I don't care about your excuses. Just get it done. I don't
Yeah.
even want a fucking discount. Just get it done. I
And
want
literally just tell me when it'll be done. Like,
Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
sorry about it. It won't be done till Friday.
Yeah.
Then I'll be like, okay, it won't be done till Friday.
But
But you
it
get
better
it
be
done on
fucking
Thursday,
done.
I'll
Yeah.
fucking suck your dick.
Yeah.
Not really.
Oh,
but
no. Won't even do that for my husband right now. My father just died. All right. I don't have to suck dick for a while.
I'm going through some shit right now. But like, I would be so fucking thrilled if you get it done on Thursday if you tell me it's not going to be done till Friday.
Yeah. That's
you know?
a good trick. That's a good fucking
It's a great trick.
little hot tip over here.
Yeah, I use it all the time at work. I'm like, I don't know, man. It's going to be at least 2 weeks. And
Well-
like 2 days later, I'm like, here it is.
Tools of the trade. Yeah, exactly. Shit, man.
Yeah. Well, goddamn. Congratulations on
Thank you.
fucking living like a human again.
Yeah, I have a fucking basic life necessity. But to Erin's point, in the shed, we have extra rolls of carpet, like whatever the scraps are. And I was like, I'm just going to put that down in the shed. And so it's all rolled up in the shed.
Mm-hmm.
And it smells like chemicals. It smells like
smells-
new carpet and shower curtain and burlap sack.
Yep. And new carpet smells so fucking good to me. Like her house smells so fucking good, but it literally just smells like chemicals.
Carpet.
Like I don't know what I'm inhaling, and I'm inhaling because I'm like, what is that?
You like
Smells
love
so
it.
good.
It's
I
like
love
one
it
of those
so
people
much.
who love gasoline, like
Yeah.
the smell of gasoline.
I like gasoline too.
Yeah, I mean, I like gasoline, and I like the smell of new carpets, but maybe because I'm living in it, I don't smell it anymore.
Yeah, that's why. Every time when we got our new carpets, every time I came home from work or something, I'd like fucking huff it. I'm like, this shit is so good. Yeah. I would definitely be one of those people that's like, what is this, paint thinner?
This must be a different brand. This isn't my brand.
I'm the person that has to smell Sharpies every time I open them.
Oh my God.
Fucking, all of it.
Oh
yeah,
man.
I love
Do
it.
you like hold that shit up to your nose and huff it?
Oh yeah.
That burns.
But I just do it once. Like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, there
Just
it is.
like-
To get that sting.
Yeah, just to get a little high, get a little buzz going before I start my Sharpie project.
Right.
before I write on this box everything I put in it.
I have to. It's like I don't know, it's like a tick. I have to smell it just to make sure that it still smells. What is that? Jesus eyes?
Let me smell.
Yeah.
Okay, hold up. That's like my strange addiction, though. Like you could be on an episode.
I mean, it's not a problem.
You just have like a little patch of carpet, like a fake mustache.
I just fucking glue carpet onto my upper lip.
Like a handlebar. You could change him out. It'd be like your wig.
Mm-hmm.
And you're just like, I love my speckled tan carpet.
Yeah. See, it's not that bad. It's not like a problem yet. All right, lady.
Yeah.
Are you prepared for my goddamn?
I am so prepared. What? You're not pregnant. Did he sell your uterus? Why are you being so serious?
Not yet. No, I don't know because I didn't know how to transition this or segue it. So,
Okay.
And I just happen to be sitting with my arms crossed, and
Yeah.
I look like I'm fucking
And
ready
taking
to
deep breaths
to have like a therapy session with you. No, my fucking 9-year wedding anniversary is tomorrow.
God damn.
Tell me about it.
9 years.
Tell me about it.
Fuck.
Yeah.
We've known each other that long?
We've known each other far longer.
That's crazy.
Because it took us a hot minute to get married, too.
Wow.
Yeah. Is that crazy?
That's awesome. Wait,
Yeah.
when is it?
Tomorrow.
Congratulations. You're still alive, and so is he, allegedly.
Yeah. I think we beat the odds.
Ooh. That's awesome.
Yeah.
What are you guys going to do under this COVID anniversary?
I'm trying to convince him to bring me sushi for lunch.
Oh my God, that sounds amazing.
Doesn't it, though?
I want sushi.
Mm-hmm. I was like, fucking sushi for dinner. And then my brother was like, hey, I'm going to make this for dinner. And I was like, I accept.
Fine, if it's going to be free.
Yeah, exactly. But also, like, I still want sushi. So you can't stop me from eating 2 giant meals in one day.
Yeah, what are you going to do about it? Nothing.
Yeah.
So are you guys going to do anything else, or is that it?
No, that's it. And
Yep.
he bought me a mug because it's a ceramic fucking anniversary, I guess.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
he
somebody
bought-
following the fucking rules over here.
Well, I did last year, and then he didn't realize, and then this year he's like, "It's ceramic," and I was like, "Yeah, I know what that is." And he's
Oh
like,
my God, you pay attention to this shit?
Well, I googled it when I was like, "What should I get for a fucking anniversary present?" And then I'm like, "What is 8 years?" This is last year, and I think
What
it was,
is it?
I think it
Wood?
was wood. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I was just guessing.
So I got him a wooden watch, and he was like, "I just thought you picked wood." I was like, "No, no."
I've never once even... I've heard about it and everything, but I've never once been like, I'm going to do that. Like, I need to look that up because it gets into pearls and diamonds and shit, and I'm just not that committed.
Oh, yeah. So we were like, okay, he's going to buy, or I bought him a wooden thing last year, and then he bought me a ceramic thing this year, and I totally didn't get him anything. So I'm like, the sushi's on me.
It comes from the same account. I hope it's fish this year.
Right? And then he's like, well, then we'll just trade off every year, like get each other gifts every other year because we're not real big gift people or anything.
Yeah.
And I was like, that sounds like a great idea. And he
That
goes,
motherfucker gets diamonds, huh?
yeah, he goes, cool. Next year's diamonds. I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to get you, a grill?
At 10, it's diamonds already?
Yeah, I
Fuck, I
guess.
thought that'd be like 80 or 50 or like the ones you're like, I'm not quite sure I'll make it. I might die
I don't
before
want to
that
spend
happens.
that much. I think it's because diamonds are like, you can get diamonds anywhere. But then, like, if they're like, this is fucking ruby, we're like, God damn it! Like, I have to actually try to go out and be like, is that
to
ruby?
find a ruby.
Yeah,
Like,
I
you
don't
have to go
actually know.
dig
He
one.
said it was diamonds. I didn't look it up.
He's probably just making it up
He might be.
because he knows you're his wife. So you'll just take his word for it.
That's probably fair. He knows I'm too lazy to fucking Google.
That's fucking adorable. I love it.
Yeah, isn't it?
Oh
And
my
the
God.
mug that he got me though is a fucking ceramic, like handmade one.
Aw,
And
did
then-
he make it?
No, he should have because
Yeah.
he fucking used to do pottery.
See?
And then I was like, well,
Ooh.
I'm going to wash it so that I can fucking use it, right? And
Yeah.
I washed it in hot water because that's how you're supposed to wash things.
Yeah?
And then the mug started to crackle. And I was like,
Uh-oh.
that's interesting. Is it going to explode and shard into my eyes? And then I
God.
Googled, why would my mug be, like ceramic mug be crackling? And then it's a thing apparently. And it's like, oh, mugs that sing, like singing mugs. And it's,
What?
It's not
The
supposed. It's not supposed to be like
Where
that.
did this conversation go? What the fuck are we talking about? There's a singing mug. You were like, it's just a singing mug.
It's a singing mug, and according to this one Google search, it was like, yeah, sometimes they do that because like the fucking ceramic that they use isn't compatible with the glaze that they use, so then they heat it up at different fucking temperatures. So then if it gets hot, it'll just start like crackling. And I was like, all right, good to know. Like,
So you got a coffee mug that's supposed to be hot and it crack. Like, will it always crackle or was it just this first time?
I don't know. They said always. Yeah.
Oh, you're
And
going
it
to
sounds
sing
like
for a while.
it sounds like it's gonna explode in your eyes.
That's terrifying to drink from.
It's really bad. Yeah, it's
No.
not supposed to do it.
Oh,
It's
that's
an
like
accident.
a mess up. Oh.
Yeah, and they were like, you should probably contact the fucking potter. And I was like, no, I like my singing mug.
I'm going to keep my singing mug. That might explode in my eyeballs at any minute.
Someone said sometimes they explode if it's kept in a cold cabinet and you put hot coffee in it.
That's just like anything though, right?
Yeah, it might explode. But he's like, but that only happened. I assume it's a he. I don't know. But this person was like, I only fucking happened 1 out of 1,000 times. And I was like, I'll take those odds.
I've been drinking from mugs for 20 years. And I've only had one ceramic singing mug explode on me. Like, what a weird
He was
thing.
a potter. It was on the whole fucking forum. Listen, I don't know, man. I got deep into shit today.
Oh my God, I'm dying over here. That's awesome, though. What a cool gift. And I'm so excited it's unique enough to sing on accident.
Yeah, I thought so too. And then every day that I open up my fucking cabinet, because I think it just continues to sing, because it had far long cooled down and it was still fucking singing, quote unquote, when I was leaving
What's
today.
that sound? Oh, it's just my mug singing.
It was just my mug crackling. Don't worry about it. And it's like you put it up to your ear and you're like, yeah, no, it's going to shatter in my face.
Oh, God. And it's still going, huh?
Yeah, well, at least it was when I left. Yeah.
Wow.
Pretty
that's kinda
exciting.
super exciting.
Anyway, happy 9-year to me, right?
Yeah. Your gift that might explode any second.
The gift that might take out my eyes.
He basically just gave you a bomb.
Yeah.
And he was like, fuck, next year's diamonds. I'll just solve this.
not doing that. This will explode sometime this year. Probably. Okay. Would you like to hear about murder? I think we've rambled
I would.
far enough today.
Oh, God.
Far
Everybody's
enough,
like,
long
where is that other fucking
They're like,
story?
yeah, we don't want this. Well, listen, guys, I've got a fucking, I don't know if it's a long one for you, but it's an interesting one.
Okay.
Had my fucking attention.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you, actually,
What?
this one, it's not technically a listener suggestion, but it came from a gift that April got us.
Ooh.
Do you remember the fucking murder notebook she sent us?
Yes,
That
yes,
was like, I
yes.
printed out this 3-ring binder of fucking terrifying shit.
Yeah, and I felt like I was in college looking at terrifying shit.
Yeah. And I was like, I can't wait for my children to find this one day and be like, Dad, why does Mom have fucking hundreds of mugshots of serial killers
Okay, but
printed
now
out
you-
in a binder?
But now you have to like cross it out in red ink or something to
Yeah,
make it
yeah,
even
like,
more
done.
suspicious. Yeah.
I've taken this one off my hit list. Yeah. Well, I was like, oh, you know what? I should fucking flip through this bitch, right? And one quote caught my goddamn attention, and it was like, all right, listen, a little bit of a spoiler. I don't have the actual quote in here, so it's not that kind of a spoiler, but it was like, this guy was like, I fucking like to eat people.
Ooh.
And sometimes when they're still alive, I would cut off pieces of them and then eat them.
No.
And she like fucking urinated all over herself, and that's when she knew she was going to die or some shit. And I was like,
oh my God.
I need to hear more about this, man.
Yeah. Jesus.
Yeah. So I'm going to tell you about Arthur Shawcross.
Okay. That was a very interesting segue.
Well, listen, that's pretty much as much information as I got. And I was like, yeah, I need to know everything about this man.
I'm fucking captivated.
Yeah, you should be.
I'm taking the bait. You got me.
Clickbaited.
Hook, line, and sinker.
All right. So Arthur was born in Kittery, Maine in June of 1945.
Okay.
He was the oldest of 4 kids, and his parents moved the family to Watertown, New York when he was just a kid.
Oh, this town's got water.
Mm-hmm. Let's just call it Watertown. There's
Sounds
a
good.
lot of it.
Yeah.
And in school, he was getting A's and B's, but when they tested him later on, he was actually testing pretty below average.
Okay. Which we all know those tests are very accurate.
Yeah, well, I don't know. His IQ was 86, but like as we've established,
Yeah, I don't know what that fucking means.
I don't know what that fucking means. So if anybody out there knows what that means, you're welcome. He had an IQ of 86. He was also a bedwetter further into his childhood than was socially acceptable,
Oh, no.
which is one of those like fucking
Triggers, red flags, whatever.
One of the 3 things that you shouldn't do, like
The
wet your
triad.
bed,
Yeah.
fucking kill animals, or light shit on fire.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah. So he was strike 1,
Got
right?
it. He's got one fucking angle of the triangle covered.
Yeah. So a ton of trigger warnings coming up for
Okay.
sexual abuse.
Mm-hmm.
First, I don't know if it was meant to stop the bedwetting or if it had nothing to do with it at all.
Oh, God.
But his mom would put stuff in his rectum.
What?
That's the only explanation I got.
What?
It was just like, yeah, occasionally she put stuff in my butt. I don't know.
Hold the fucking phone.
The
Do you
only
think
thing-
it was like he couldn't shit one day and he got a suppository and he's fucked up because she didn't explain it?
Possibly.
Oh, my
It very
God.
well could be.
Oh my God, that's a nightmare.
Yeah, it very well could be that. But it was like, yeah, he wet the bed and his mom put stuff in his rectum. And I was like, does that have to do with each other?
What? What? Are those mutually exclusive?
I have no idea. That's the only fucking explanation I got.
Wow.
But according to him, his mom anally
Jeez.
raped him.
Oh my God, that's awful.
He was also sexually assaulted by his aunt when he was 9,
Fuck.
where she gave him a blowy.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know why that's awful.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
You said sexually assaulted by my aunt or whatever, and I was like, whatever.
Like you
Fucking
boned her.
blowy?
Yeah.
You gave a 9-year-old a blowy?
Yeah.
Your nephew?
Yeah.
The fuck?
Like that's a
What?
choice.
Yeah.
You were like, no, I'm gonna take
Come
care
here.
of this.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, I don't know what
What a
the
piece
fuck
of
was in her
shit.
mind or what, but she was like, yeah, I got this, right? For the record, though, his mom denies that he was ever sexually abused by anyone.
Okay.
So,
There's that.
like you said, maybe it was a suppository, and also maybe his aunt was like, no, I didn't do that shit. I'm not gonna do that shit, because that's horrifying.
That's a job.
It is a job. So, according to Arthur, this stuff caused him to act out sexually, and he had his first homosexual experience and then moved on to experimenting with bestiality.
Okay.
So, I wouldn't call that another corner of the triangle, but like it's got to be like a part, like
Yeah.
a shaving of it.
Yeah. You're leading it. You're kind of mixing the two together.
Yeah. So he's fucking escalating pretty quickly,
Yeah.
right? And then in high school, he was having sex with one of his sisters.
What?
Allegedly. Because
Okay.
again, the sister was like, the family was like, no sexual abuse happened.
Wow.
I have no idea if it was considered a consensual thing or if he was like raping her or
Oh God.
what the fuck happened there.
Okay.
But according to him, he
That's-
had sex with his sister.
Oh my God. How old was his sister? He was the oldest.
He was the oldest and he was in high school. So I don't know, maybe somewhere around middle school.
Ugh.
But also he ends up dropping out of high school. So he couldn't have even been that old, really.
Okay.
So
Jesus.
he's pretty fucked up from the start, right?
Yeah. Not a great foundation.
No. And so with all that going on at home, he was obviously acting out in school.
Mm-hmm.
He became a bully in high school, and he was known to be violent.
Ugh.
And he ended up dropping out in 1960, so he was 14 years old.
Okay, that's like freshman year.
Yeah. Yeah, so to answer your question from earlier, I mean, he was around there, so the sister had to be like, maybe even elementary school. Who knows?
Ugh.
But younger than 14, because gross.
Yeah. Jesus.
So he met a lady and he got married, and I don't have a whole lot of information on them other than they had a baby.
Okay.
And then Arthur was drafted by the Army in 1967 for the Vietnam War.
Mm-hmm.
So he promptly divorced his wife, and he gave up all rights to his 18-month-old son, and he never saw either of them again.
Oh, my God.
Real fucking winner, right?
That sucks.
Yeah.
Well, maybe it's for the better, considering he's the star of our story.
Yeah, the wife got off lucky on this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then he served one tour of duty in Vietnam. Sorry. He would brag and talk up these horrible atrocities that he committed during the war.
Mm-hmm.
And he would tell people that he would behead mama-sans,
Oh, God.
which is a lady that was in power. So like the head of a geisha house or a bar or a nightclub, basically like a manager. I looked way too fucking far into mama-sans. And then I was like, what actually is a geisha? Because I had no idea. Honestly, I had no idea that they were real.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I thought that they were like just like a beautiful lady, like, I don't know, Miss America. But
Are they? Okay, so I don't know that much either because I've never looked into it, but are they kind of like the, please cut this out if I'm going to sound like an asshole.
Are you going to say prostitute?
Yes.
No.
I was like,
Apparently,
oh my God.
that's a like common misconception is that that's what they are. But they're like trained in art and like entertainment and stuff, so they can like pour tea like a son of a bitch, and they can sing and like play the harp and shit. And so you would hire them to like host your parties and be like, oh, look, it's the entertainment or whatever, right? And that's why people, I think, were like, oh, you're hiring like ladies for your party. That's why I think they got the idea that they were prostitutes, but they were not.
But did they do
Sexy stuff?
Yeah. Like, were they hired to do sex?
On the one article that I read, no.
Okay.
But they did, they would sell their virginity. But that was the only time that they were...
Just the one time?
Yeah, that was the only time that they were like, I don't want to say forced to, but kind of forced to. Like, other than that, they didn't have to bone anybody.
Interesting.
Isn't it?
Very.
Yeah, I learned a lot.
Yeah.
So, he was beheading these women.
Okay, yeah. Great going, Art.
He was, yeah, right? He was beheading the fucking madam of the geisha house. Like, the lady
manager
in charge. Yeah, the mama-san.
Yeah.
And then he would nail their heads to trees as a warning to the Viet Cong.
Okay, listen, not to sound insensitive, but I kind of don't believe this guy, so I'm just going to go ahead and go for it. It sounds really hard to nail a head to a tree.
Yeah, like how long is your nail?
I have so many questions.
Did you go like at an angle through the top?
I don't know, or like the ear. This is why this is the moment where I'm like trusting Aaron to edit shit out in fear sounding insensitive, but I kind of don't believe him.
Well,
okay.
He also claimed to have cannibalized several women and children while he was there.
Oh, God.
And he claimed to have a combat kill total of 39 people.
Okay.
Here's the thing. He never actually saw combat.
Okay, this motherfucker. See? So I'm not insensitive.
No, you're totally right. He was just making shit up.
Because that's why they put heads on spikes. Like, otherwise everybody just be nailing heads to walls.
Yeah.
That sounds like a fucking chore.
Well, and did you have a nail gun?
Yeah.
Did you just carry around some nails? Like,
okay.
What is happening here? How long were those nails?
I have
You're right.
so many questions.
I didn't think about that at all, but it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Fucking nailed them to the tree. Sure you did.
Please don't send us any pictures of any heads nailed to anything.
No, I'll pass. Hard pass. I'm sure it can be done, but like 39, that sounds like a lot of work.
Right. Yeah. Well, those were 39 combat kills.
Okay,
These are just like, I also used to behead ladies and fucking nail their heads to trees as warnings. And also I would eat them sometimes.
Okay, but who are you? Like, what's going on? Are you sitting in one spot and you're just like, I fucking dare you to come over here? Or is it a warning like, hope I don't pass through your town? Like, what kind of warning is that?
I don't know.
Like, I have so many questions about this guy's story.
I don't know. And where was everybody else?
I have no idea.
They're like, Art, cool it.
Yeah. Art, you can't just be nailing heads to trees.
Yeah. Like, she had nothing to do with this. Why are you fucking beheading this mama-san?
Right? get the fuck out of here. I was going to hire that geisha to pour my tea.
Yeah, exactly.
Now we look bad. This guy's fucking story is full of holes.
His story is full of holes. And I'm glad that you caught on real quickly because, listen.
Okay.
After the war, he was stationed in Oklahoma, where he met his second wife.
Where the wind comes sweeping across the plains.
That's this one and only. Oklahoma.
That Oklahoma?
Oklahoma. So...
Wait, what'd he do in Oklahoma? I was too busy, like, being ready to plant my song. Like, can't listen to her. She needs to know the next lyric.
He met his second wife.
Okay.
And some disturbing behavior started coming out.
Obviously.
I mean, besides...
I'm already disturbed.
Yeah, besides the making up stories about beheading women and stuff, right?
And nailing their head to trees.
He would also start fires.
Okay.
Fucking boom.
We're in.
Yeah.
I'm there.
Third leg of the stool here, right? That shit's sturdy.
Sturdiest stool I've ever seen. Excellent craftsmanship.
So he was made to see a psychiatrist in the army for starting fires, and the psychiatrist said that he was actually getting sexual enjoyment from it.
I've never heard that. Like, he just gets a boner when he looks at a flame?
I didn't think into it too much, or like read into it too much. I was just like, oh yeah, he's probably turned on by fucking destruction or something. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. So he was discharged from the army and he moved to Clayton, New York with his wife.
Okay.
But she ended up divorcing him soon after, probably because of that previously mentioned disturbing behavior.
Yeah.
So he unsurprisingly didn't take his wife leaving very well, right?
Yeah, right.
And he started committing spree crimes where he would burgle, which I still am convinced that's got to be a word.
I'm going to go burgle that place.
Yeah. And he would commit arson.
So he'd burgle a place and burn it to the ground.
Exactly.
Oh, so this is like Aaron a week ago.
Yeah. Yeah. He
Just
was
not
like,
getting boners over it.
yeah. And also, I didn't burgle anything. I was just like, fuck it.
True.
Yeah. But if I could have had a boner.
I would have taken it. I needed some sort of sunshine in my life.
Yeah. He was caught, however, and he was given 5 years at a maximum security prison. And during his time there was a prison riot.
Oh.
Yeah. And Arthur was actually part of a group of people that saved a correctional officer from the other prisoners.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So fucking nice guy, right?
Yeah, stand-up guy.
Yeah.
He sounds amazing.
Exactly. That earned him early release in 1971, and he got out after serving 22 months
Wow.
of his 5-year sentence.
Damn. Okay.
When he got out of prison, Arthur moved back to Watertown, New York, and he got a job with the Public Works Department.
Okay, so he's back at his homestead.
Mm-hmm. And he got married for a third time.
All right, third time's a charm. Come on.
Yeah. Trigger warning.
Oh, okay.
You know what's fun is I write that and I don't remember what's coming.
So I'm triggered immediately.
Yeah. So then on May 7th, 1972, he saw his 10-year-old neighbor, Jack Owen Blake.
Oh, God.
And lured him into the woods.
No.
Arthur raped and murdered Jack, and he hid his body in the woods.
Oh, my God.
Apparently, he had taken Jack fishing just a few days before he abducted him, but when he was questioned, he denied knowing anything about his disappearance, right?
Oh, my God.
So they were like, all right, couldn't be him.
Oh, my God, that poor little boy. He trusted him. He groomed him.
Oh, yeah. Well, he was a neighbor, too, so it's
This
like, oh, it's
fucker.
fucking art.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go into the woods with him.
Yeah, we went fishing. Maybe he's going to show me a sweet other fishing spot here in
what a
Watertown where there's a lot of water everywhere.
Yeah. That's all we do is swim and fish.
Yeah. So then on September 2nd, almost 4 months later, Arthur abducted a little 8-year-old girl named Karen Ann Hill, who had been visiting Watertown with her mom for Labor Day.
Oh, my God. They don't even live there.
No.
Why is this worse? It's so much more terrifying. You're on vacation.
Right? I don't have any details as to how or where he found her, but he ended up raping and killing her
Oh, God.
and leaving her body under a bridge.
Why is he like the little kids? That's awful.
Because he's gross.
Yeah, he is. He really is.
She had leaves and debris forced down her throat and inside her clothes.
Oh, my God.
So
Was he like trying to silence her or something?
I don't know.
Or like was she screaming and breathing it in?
I don't know.
Oh, that's terrible.
I don't know. It was also inside her clothes, so I'm thinking like maybe he tried to like weigh it down, or maybe that means that like her clothes were off and then he redressed her, because then you know how there'd be like leaves inside, but it says stuffed with, and so I don't know.
Oh, God.
I don't know.
Oh, God.
Fortunately,
Mm-hmm.
he was arrested literally the next day
Okay.
because some neighbors had seen him with Karen near the bridge before she disappeared. And I guess he had a reputation with some of the kids where they're like, yeah, that guy's fucking weird, right?
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Don't talk to Art.
Yeah.
He'll try to touch you where you pee. Hope they don't find that 20 strapped to my thigh. Y'all want some popsicles? It's fucking awful.
I know. Then, 2 days after he was arrested for the murder of Karen, someone called in an anonymous tip about the location of Jack's body, which still hadn't been found.
Okay, that's pretty suspicious.
Yeah. And so they go and they find it, and Jack had been suffocated.
Oh.
So that murder was also determined to be committed by Arthur, and he was offered a plea deal where he could plead guilty to manslaughter. And I guess he was given the plea bargain because he confessed to murdering Jack, but there was actually no evidence linking him to the crime.
Oh, wow.
So they're just like, yeah,
Just admit to it and we'll give you.
Basically, yeah.
Well, who the fuck wouldn't take that if you for sure got, you know...
This other murder?
Yeah, like straight evidence on that other murder. Of course you're going to. That's like a terrible way to police.
I know.
Or investigate.
Just go with the one murder that you for sure got.
Yeah, I mean, unless you have some evidence and you're pretty confident it was him.
But they were also afraid that if he went to trial, he would be able to convince their jury that he was under extreme emotional disturbance and they would give him manslaughter anyway. Because he had, like, PTSD and shit, according to him, from the war, right?
Yeah.
And so they're like,
But still, like, that would be a pretty good incentive if I didn't commit that crime, right? Like, if I didn't kill this first boy, but I killed this little girl, and I'm up for death penalty or manslaughter or whatever, you know? And they were like, hey, for sure, you're only going to get manslaughter if you admit to this other
murder.
Yeah, that I know I didn't commit. I would admit to it just so I know I get the lesser sentence. Like, the best case scenario with this little girl is I get manslaughter.
Yeah, literally.
So you would take it, but then, you know, hey, police get to say 2 cases solved. But if the police are not confident that he did it, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
Because now there's a murderer running around still.
Yeah. But also he had taken this boy fishing and stuff. So it's like he knew him.
I'm just saying, for sure. Like, I'm pretty sure based off of your story he did it. But, I mean, I got all fired up for stupid reasons. It's okay.
So he was sentenced to an indeterminate term at a maximum security prison with a 25-year max.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
And so his wife left him, obviously.
Duh.
She's like, I'm not fucking waiting around for 25 years.
Yeah, I'm out of here, bro.
And after 14 years, he was deemed no longer dangerous and he was released.
Dude, he fucking raped and killed a child. At least one that you know for sure of. And more than likely 2.
Yeah.
I'm going to say 2. But like...
And I think like fucking pedophiles, sex criminals are what they consider to be like super likely to offend again. Because that's like a type. Like you have a type.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. But this guy, they were like, yeah, no, he's fine. Everything's fine.
Oh, God.
But it should be noted that this went against the psychiatrist's warnings that he was a schizoid psychopath.
Okay, they were like, don't do it. And the prison was like, come on, Art.
Yeah, the prison was like, chill. No, he's fine. He's totally chill. This whole time he's been here, he hasn't raped or murdered anyone of these grown men.
Yeah, none of these children around here.
Yeah.
He hasn't been triggered.
Yeah, exactly. So he was released on parole in April of 1987.
Okay.
But he was having a hard time finding his forever home because every neighborhood that he would move into, the community would be like, not in my house, right?
Yeah,
like, get the fuck out of here. And they would get him kicked out and fired from whatever job he found. So basically everywhere that he went, they were like, get the fuck out of here.
Snitching.
You're a goddamn murder and pedophile.
Yeah.
We hate you. So during this time, he found a girlfriend.
Okay.
Who I'm guessing was well aware of what he had done because she was moving with him when he was like getting run out of town and everything. And she was just like, yeah, no, this is fine. Everything's fine. And she eventually became his 4th wife.
Okay.
So his records were eventually sealed so that he would be able to live like fucking peacefully without people breathing down his neck. Right?
Oh, God. I wouldn't want that to happen. Not in my neighborhood.
Yeah. Well, you don't know how many fucking pedophiles live in your neighborhood.
That's crazy.
So then the couple eventually moved to Rochester, New York. And 1 year after he was released from prison in March of 1988, his marriage was on the rocks again because he sounds like a fucking stand-up guy, right?
Yeah.
And he ended up cheating on his wife with a new girlfriend. And he started getting toots.
What?
What? He started paying for that poontang.
Like, what's she gonna call it?
I was gonna say paying for that pussy, and then I was like, I don't like that word. So, as you could imagine, Arthur fucking started up with the murdery shenanigans again.
Uh-oh. Yep. I'm not
And-
surprised. He wasn't rehabilitated?
I know.
What?
Shocking. This time,
Yeah.
however, instead of children, it was mostly prostitutes.
Okay. Not that that's any better, but
No, it's not. I mean, no, it's not.
I don't know. I don't fucking know. I don't know where my morals lie anymore.
Yeah, I don't either. Murder is murder, and it's horrible. So in the span of 1 year, he killed 11 women,
Damn.
possibly 12.
I was going to say, that is almost one a month.
Yeah, literally.
Wow. Okay.
So I'm going to kind of breeze through these since there are quite a few victims, obviously.
Okay.
But also, I don't have a whole lot of information on most of them. So here we go. There was Dorothy Dotsey Blackburn. Dotsey was her nickname.
I like it.
She was 27 years old, and she went missing on March 18th. And she was found on March 24th by some hunters.
Damn.
She had been dumped in the Genesee River and strangled.
Aye.
Or I guess strangled, then dumped.
Yeah.
But, you know, fucking semantics.
I do my strangling in the river.
There were bite marks around her groin.
Oh, God. Not the groin.
Yeah. But since she was a prostitute, the police were like, meh, happens, right?
Oh, my God.
Like
That's the thing.
they weren't in a rush to find her killer. They're just like,
Can you
she's in a
imagine?
fucking dangerous line of work, right?
Oh, my God. That's awful. Okay, first of all, that's awful that they were like, man, it happens.
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought specifically that the officers were honing in on the bite marks around the crotch, and they were like, yeah, that happens.
Yeah, that happens. I mean, everybody bites a crotch every once in a
I
while.
was like, can you imagine that being your everyday, like, God damn it, we got another crotch biter.
Another one.
Yeah, I hate taking these ones. I refuse to do crotch biting. That's where I draw the
Goddamn
line.
crotch biters. No, it was more like a meh, another toot.
Got
Like,
it. I'm so exhausted from life that I took that a different meaning. I was like, can you imagine a world where you're like,
where that's your norm?
Yeah, got another crotch biter.
Yeah. So then there was Anna Marie Steffen, who was 28 years old, and she went missing on July 9th.
Okay.
Anna was found September 11th. She had been asphyxiated, and her body was dumped in a similar fashion to Dorothy, but it was so far away from Dorothy's body that the police didn't immediately recognize it as connected.
As like a serial killing.
Mhm.
Was she strangled also? Yeah.
She was asphyxiated. So I think that means like something over your mouth, right?
I think you can asphyxiate from being strangled, right? I thought it just meant that you can't breathe, like you're not breathing. Like
I
you're
don't
not getting
actually
air into
know.
your lungs. And then suffocation would be something over your mouth.
I don't actually know. Yeah, now that you say that, I think you're right.
Maybe I have it inverted. I think I'm thinking about it too long. You know, where you're
Either
like,
way.
I just convinced myself both ways in my brain.
Yeah. Either way, some shit around her face or neck area wasn't working well.
I legit was a juror on a trial where they defined the difference between these two, and I
Oh.
can't remember.
Well, listen, it's been a long, hard couple of months for you.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, but either way, my whole question was going to be like, did they have a signature like, oh, and then this nylon rope was around their neck or something?
Oh, no.
It was just like they were dumped in a river.
Yeah, exactly.
And they didn't connect them.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep. So then a homeless woman named Dorothy Keeler, who was 59 years old, went missing on July 19th, and she was found October 21st.
Damn, that's a long time to wait to be found.
3 months.
Whoa,
Yeah.
whoa,
Yeah.
whoa. That's summertime, too.
Ugh. Well, not October, but
Well, I mean, July, that's the height of summertime.
yeah, that's true.
And it's still fucking hot as tits over here in October.
Yeah, what is it in New York, though?
I don't know.
I don't either. I think
But I
it's
feel like it'd be like a nice 70-degree day.
a brisk
Yeah.
day.
Yeah. Cold in the morning, hot in the day, cold at night.
Everyone's like, no, it's fucking snowing, but I don't actually know. But I don't have a lot of information on her. I don't
Wow.
think she was a prostitute, though. She was just homeless.
Yeah.
So then Patricia, who went by Patty Ives, was 25 years old. She went missing on September 29th, and Patty was found October 27th, just 6 days after Dorothy Keeler.
Oh, God. Are they putting it together yet? Or are they like, hold on.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
But it's October.
yeah, basically, it took them a hot minute to be like,
Now, hold up.
but other women go missing like in this time too, and
Yeah.
then just aren't found yet.
Oh, God.
But Patty was found in the same area that Dorothy was found. And both women, Patty and Dorothy, had been asphyxiated.
Okay.
So whatever that means to you is what happened to them.
You get to pick your own adventure.
Exactly. So by now, the police realize that these murders are probably related, like we were just talking about.
Yeah.
And the media nicknamed him the Genesee River Killer.
Okay.
Okay. So police put out a warning to all the toots in the area to be wary of strangers.
Do they have like a certain bat signal or something, you know? Like they all have pagers?
Yeah.
Attention all toots.
I mean, I'm sure fucking policemen are well acquainted with some of the toots on their long night shifts. They're
That's
like,
true.
Hey, Marge.
Yeah, they have that like one person that goes to, like if Marge knows, they all know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. She's like the queen of the toots. And they're like, send out a thing to your ladies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell your girls that fucking watch out for strangers.
Yeah. Bolo.
Yeah. Bolo for strangers and watch the fuck out because someone's a murdering, right?
Yeah.
So the police start looking into the people that were getting the toots. And
the Johns.
Yeah. So they're checking out these Johns and they're checking criminal records to see if anyone matched the profile that they're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
However, Arthur's records had been sealed.
Yeah. So
that
they're not finding them.
Yeah.
That's a terrible thing to do.
Yeah.
Like seal them to the public maybe, but not to the police? Is that a thing?
Like, you don't have to fucking wipe his record. He's still a goddamn pedophile.
Yeah, we should all be very concerned about his whereabouts.
Yeah. So,
and your neighbors have a fucking right to know. I'm sorry. I hate that.
I know. It's pretty awful.
There are a handful of things that you do that no longer become private if you do them, in my eyes.
I agree.
One of them is raping and murdering children. I'd like to know if you're around me and you do those for your hobbies.
I would like to be aware if you rape and murder kids.
That is something I need to know.
Yeah.
Another one is, how do you feel about Swedish fish? Because if you're for them, get away from me.
I'm for him. I'm for him. I'm 100% for him.
Get out of here with that bullshit.
They are delicious.
Ugh.
All right.
Okay.
So, Arthur wasn't even a fucking suspect at this point.
Yeah, because they don't even know about him.
Yeah. So, police figured that with more toots going missing, maybe the killer was actually someone that was known to the workers, not a stranger.
Mm-hmm.
And they talked to some of the prostitutes, and they were able to kind of narrow down a description of someone who might be the killer.
Has anybody tried to bite your crotch? Can you imagine?
Well, there was
interview.
a fucking regular dude. Or not like a regular dude, but like he was a regular.
Uh-huh.
And he was a dude.
Yeah.
And he went by the name Mitch or Mike.
Okay.
And they said that he liked to be violent.
Ooh.
So they're like, maybe watch out for fucking Mitch, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Mitch.
now, more women are being murdered.
Mm-hmm.
June Stott, who was 30 years
This
old.
is so stupid, and you're going to hate me.
What?
But every time you say Mitch, I just think like the like snap, crackle, Mitch and pop.
Put my face on the box. Snap, crackle, Mitch, and pop.
It's all about how you know in Hollywood.
Oh my God, I
And I
forgot about
know.
that. That's great.
Crackle.
I don't hate you at all.
Oh, God. It's just you were on a roll, so I felt bad interrupting you.
That couldn't go unsaid. Okay. So, more women going murdered.
Yeah.
June Stott, who was 30 years old, she actually was not a sex worker.
Okay.
And she didn't use drugs.
Okay.
She went missing on October 23rd.
Uh-oh.
And before June's body was found, 3 other women would go missing and 2 bodies would be found.
Oh, Lord.
Marie Welch, who was 22 years old, went missing on November 5th. She wouldn't be found until January 5th, 1990.
Jesus. Oh, my God. Were they all in the river?
I think they were, in or around the river.
Can you imagine, like, fishing or swimming in that river?
I hope no one's fucking taking fish out of where dead bodies are.
I know. That's gross.
This one tastes a little weird.
This one tastes delightful.
Ugh, that's worse.
I don't know. This one tastes like pork.
Ugh.
I don't fucking know.
So then Franny
Mm-hmm.
Brown,
Mm-hmm.
who was also 22 years old, went missing on November 11th, and her body was found on November 15th. So just
Okay.
a couple days later.
Mm-hmm.
Kimberly Logan, who was 30 years old, went missing on November 15th, and her body was found that same day.
Wow.
So back to June Stott,
Wow.
the girl who's not a toot, and
Yeah.
she doesn't use drugs.
Yeah.
Her body was found on Thanksgiving Day. She had been strangled. And I know this whole podcast is a trigger warning, but this one's pretty fucked up.
Okay, I'm ready.
She was anally mutilated
Oh, I wasn't
after
ready.
death, if that makes it any better.
Okay.
And Arthur had removed her labia.
Oh?
Yeah.
Majora or Menorah? I said Menorah.
Her fucking Jewish candles came right the fuck down.
Oh my God, that's awful.
Yeah. And
Menorah? Majora. Menorah?
I
Not
don't.
Menorah.
I don't know. Just labia.
God
Maybe all of
damn
it. Maybe both of them.
Oh.
I don't know.
Wow. Well, there's 4.
Also, there was one article that was like, and he fucking ate it.
Oh.
But
Don't eat the labia. I mean, he's biting the crotch, so.
yeah,
Oh my God.
it's not confirmed, but I think that he has told people that he did. Like, he was like, yeah, it was fucking
I ate it.
chomping down on JJ's.
Did he? JJ Chomper. Did he cook it?
You know, I don't
In
know.
his claims?
I don't know. I didn't see an article that said it. It was just like he was
What the
interviewed
fuck?
for fucking Cannibal Magazine or whatever.
I will never understand this.
I won't either.
Like,
I don't know. Maybe it's really tender.
this
It's
is what
never
I'm like.
walked a day in
That
its
is what
life.
I'm like fucking trying to figure out here. Like cooking, I'm not going to say I understand, but like, okay, if you cook it and eat it, it's like, I mean, you shouldn't do that.
Put a little garlic and wine on anything.
Exactly. Like you shouldn't do that, but I get like meat, food, whatever. But like raw, like just chopping it off and chewing it up, like there's no flavor, right?
I don't know. Other than like meat, I don't know.
Ugh. Maybe that's the appeal. And then I'm thinking if you cook up labia, it's nothing but bacon bits.
Oh, gross.
You got 4 bacon bits to put on top of your wedge salad. I don't fucking know.
I mean, she wasn't a prostitute, though. I was thinking that whole time, like, I mean, if that was like a worked out vagina.
Stop it.
Okay, so back to the fucking horrifyingness, right?
Your story. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
labia gone.
possibly tasting the labia, it's gone. She was also gutted from her throat to her crotch.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's intense.
Yeah. Which I
Ugh.
guess is like how you would like fucking dress
Deer.
a deer or
Yeah.
some shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're like, oh, fuck, right?
Oh God.
So June was one of the first women to be mutilated, which means that Marie, Franny, and Kimberly may have also been mutilated since they died after June, but I couldn't find what, if anything, had happened to them.
Okay. But you're using your context cues.
Yeah, I'm using my fucking context clues to be like, it's probably around the same shit, right?
Yeah. Got
Yeah.
it. Okay. Wow. That's fucking intense.
Yeah.
That's a lot of work. And also, that has to be a messy crime scene. Is nobody finding the shit?
The crime scene? I don't think so.
Like where you're slicing and dicing
Yeah, no, I don't know.
and chopping up labia?
I mean, one of them was found by hunters. Oh, that was Jack back in the. No, that was Karen. Somebody was found by hunters.
Yeah, I thought that was a little boy. Nope, there's already too many bodies in your
I
story.
think it was a little girl. I know. I do this every time. I'm like, oh, let me just fucking document this entire serial killer. So police are like, we're fucking in over our head.
Yeah,
Right?
this is a fucking nightmare.
Yeah. We got to get the FBI in here because
Good.
we got a fucking doozy.
Yep.
Right?
What's the Phoebe all about?
The Phoebe, they came up with a profile of a white man in his 20s or 30s who was strong,
Ooh,
had a previous criminal record,
Mm-hmm.
would be familiar with the area,
Yeah.
and would be known to the victims.
Mm-hmm.
They also said that since the women didn't seem to be raped, that maybe the person had a sexual dysfunction and was becoming more comfortable around corpses and was probably revisiting the crime scenes to relive the attack.
Oh, that's an interesting twist.
Right?
Hmm.
So, back to murder.
Okay.
So then Elizabeth, who went by Liz Gibson, who was 29 years old, she went missing on November 25th, and her body was found 2 days later in Wayne County, which is the next town over, which was different. And so,
This is different.
yeah, everyone was like, I don't know. We can't put that shit together, right?
Yeah.
But she had been seen with Mitch shortly
Motherfucking
before
Mitch.
she disappeared. They were like, there goes Snap, Crack, Mitch, and Pop. So now they could pretty much confirm that it was this fucking Mitch guy, right?
Yeah.
They just didn't know who he was. So then Darlene Trippy, who was 32 years old, went missing on December 15th, and her body was found January 5th. And June Cicero, who was 33 years old, went missing on December 17th. Her body was found January 3rd. And Felicia Stevens, who was 20 years old, went missing on December 28th, and her body was found December 31st.
Jesus.
So, after Felicia went missing, police did an aerial search to try and find her.
Mm-hmm.
But instead of finding her, on January 5th, they found the nude body of June Cicero. She had been cut nearly in half.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't
like
know.
hamburger or hot dog?
I knew you were going to ask that, and I don't know. I'm assuming hot dog.
I was too.
But also,
that seems like a lot of halving.
Yeah, you kind of generally only think of hamburger.
Yeah. Yep. Like a magician.
Yeah.
And for my next act.
Yeah. And also like the shorter way to go for most people.
Yeah. Damn. Salty over there.
I'm not salty. Just I've seen my 600-pound life. Okay. So they find June. They're like, oh shit, she's cut in half almost.
Yeah. Almost. Okay, don't exaggerate, Larry.
Yeah.
It's almost in half.
How am I even supposed to find which body you're talking about?
Yeah.
So then the helicopter also saw a man standing on a bridge nearby who
was cutting a body in half?
No.
Hamburger waist?
He appeared to be either peeing or masturbating while standing outside of his van.
You can hear a helicopter coming, for the record.
You can also look up and be like, looks like they're looking for something because they're low.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Yeah.
And he just kept going.
I mean, he was just holding on to it.
Okay.
I could kind of see if he was peeing. He was like, fuck, I have to relieve myself, right? And you like can't just cut stream. You see a helicopter
I have
and
to
you're like,
relieve myself. That was the most
for sure, circling back around.
perfect way to say that.
Yeah. But if you're masturbating, which like maybe he went out there to like revisit the crime scenes. This is allegedly, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe you go out there to revisit the crime scene. You're like, I'm so jacked up right now. And you're masturbating off the bridge. Again, can you just cut the stream? Yes, is the answer.
Like,
you should just get the fuck back in your van.
Yeah, he's like, I'm going to get blue balls. But also, do you think he's like, I'm going to beat this helicopter?
Maybe. Or maybe he was getting off to it. Like, they can't fucking find her.
Yeah, but they are watching you, right? Like, they saw him.
Yeah, maybe he gets off to that too. I don't know. Voyeurs, right?
That's true. He's like, you'll never find me by the time you get down here.
Yeah. And so police were like, hey, fucking radio one of those cars down there and be like, go check out this fucking bridge. There's a shady ass guy over there, right?
Yeah, yeah. What's going on?
So then by the time the police get there to fucking check this guy out, the van was gone.
They
obviously.
blew their cover.
Yeah, yeah. They were like,
with their helicopter.
With their helicopter, like, sir, are you masturbating? There's that pee. It's a lot of cum.
Oh, God. Oh, gross. Just off into the bushes. That freaks me out that, like, there's just people jizzing everywhere.
I hope it was, like, off the bridge.
I hope so. But then again, I'm like, people are just jizzing in rivers. Careful.
Yeah, that's gross.
You might get pregnant.
Ew.
Or it might get in your mouth.
Oh, gross.
Yeah.
Oh,
random
gross.
people's jizz.
That's why fucking rivers taste bad.
Rivers taste bad.
Yeah, like you know when you're like, God, it got in my mouth.
Yeah. Remember? Oh my God. This is full circle in our life.
What?
Fucking 20 years circling back around.
Uh-oh.
Remember in high school when we would walk by the pool, the gym pool, and we'd say, it smells like fucking jizz.
Yeah. Yeah. And then they were like, oh, that's a tree we planted on purpose.
And that's just the chlorine of the pool mixed together. I don't fucking know. It always smelled like jizz.
Mm-mm.
It's because that pool was full of jizz.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, my God.
Because every chick in there was in high school in her bikini, and every dude in there was in high school with his random boners.
Yeah, just jizzing all over the place. Like a light breeze touched them, and they just jizzed everywhere.
Ugh.
And we swam in it. I got that water in my mouth.
Do you really think that happened?
Yeah, and they're just tricking us the whole time. They're like, there's no jizz in this water. That's
just
the tree
a
we
lot
planted.
of chlorine.
That's the jizz tree we planted to cover up the smell of the jizz in the pool.
Oh.
Okay, sorry.
Gross.
Not relevant at all.
No.
Jizz rivers. Okay, he's jizzing in the river and he gets away before the police find him.
Okay, so this guy fucking, I don't know, blew his load and took off, right?
Okay.
Well, the helicopter had gotten his license plate.
Ooh, good job.
And so they were able to track it to Clara Neal, who was Arthur's girlfriend.
Oh, shit. You don't want that on your record.
Nope. So they went to question Arthur, and he was like, yeah, totally, I'll talk to you and help you sort this whole thing out.
Yeah.
Right?
Clear this up.
So they were like, okay, can I have your driver's license? And he was like, fuck, you got me. I don't have one of those. Also, I served time for manslaughter. Like,
oh, shit. He
let me
just spilled it all out.
Yeah, fucking
Let's
come
just
clean.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So police were like, all right, why don't you come have a seat right over there for some interrogations?
Want a cookie?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And they found out what his previous crimes were. And they were like, yeah, this is for sure fucking fits our profile of our guy, right?
That's him.
So they took his picture and they showed some of the prostitutes who were like, that's fucking Mitch.
Mitch, what a guy.
Yeah. And so they were like, all right, let's fucking book him, right?
Yeah, we got him.
But they still didn't have any hard evidence against him.
How?
Until they found a piece of jewelry that he had given to Clara that had belonged to June Cicero.
Cicero.
What?
Lipschitz. He had it coming.
Oh my God.
That was a Chicago reference.
There's one in every episode. It's like our fucking Easter egg. I was like, eggplant.
For the record, you said Cicero earlier, and I had fucking restraint. And you know somebody out there was like, Stacey's missing a Chicago reference.
Right? Probably.
Hey, someone, I got you.
I got you. You made time for it.
I was like, I'm going to let it go. And then you said it again, and I said, this is my time.
I can't just let it slide twice. Oh, man.
Okay, so he fucking gave her Cicero's jewelry.
Yeah. And so
What
he was
a
like, I don't
dick.
know. I didn't have anything to do with that shit, right? Like, I didn't murder all these people. And so the police were like, okay, well, we're just going to charge your girlfriend for the murders because she has some of the victims' jewelry, right?
Yeah, and he's like, oh, okay. That's
No.
crazy.
He was like, fuck, don't do that. I'm
Aw.
so chivalrous, right?
Aw, what a nice guy.
Yeah. And he admitted to most of the murders.
He fell on the sword.
Yeah. But, of course, he gave a bunch of reasons as to why he was forced to kill each woman.
Okay.
Like, fucking, she hit me or got violent or
Yeah,
tried to rob
stupid
me
shit.
or whatever, right?
Yeah, that
His-
didn't justify it.
Yeah, exactly. His formal confession was almost 80 pages long.
God damn.
Mm-hmm. And for the trial, he was charged with the 11 murders.
Wow, that's a busy trial.
Oh my God, right? Can
That
you
is a
imagine how long
long-
that takes?
That's so long. I would hate to be a juror.
Yeah. And his defense was insanity because of his upbringing and PTSD from Vietnam and a cyst on the brain and a rare
A
genetic
cyst?
defect. Yeah.
Okay. Hold up, because you're saying that the childhood shit probably didn't happen, and also he never actually faced combat in Vietnam. Not to say that you can't be traumatized from something, but okay. I'm seeing a pattern here. A cyst on the brain.
I don't know. I'm assuming that one's true because, like, how would, like, you can't just be like,
Fake
oh, also
that.
there's a cyst. I'd be like, fucking prove it at
I
this
popped
point.
it.
Right? Yeah. Oh, it popped. It fucking drained out through my nose or
Listen,
something.
that freaks me out. I've never heard of a cyst in your brain. Like, I've heard of tumors,
I don't know. They said cyst.
but a cyst?
I don't know.
That freaks me out.
But, like you said, his fucking child abuse was allegedly proved to
Yeah.
have never happened.
A little shaky.
And he hadn't seen combat in Vietnam.
Yeah.
And so basically his whole defense fucking fell apart, right?
Yeah, yeah.
They're like, listen, we don't believe you with that shit.
Yeah.
You
Miss
can-
me with that.
Yeah. Chill out with that fucking cyst on your brain, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he was found guilty of 10 of the murders from Monroe County. Because remember, the other lady was found in like fucking Wayne County or some shit?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And he was given 25 years each for a total of
Damn.
250 years.
Oh, shit.
He died on November 10th, 2008 from cardiac arrest.
Wow. How old
Yeah.
was he?
2008
He
from...
was like 45, or he was born in 45?
He was born in 45.
Okay, so he's in his 60s.
Yeah, for cardiac arrest. I mean, he seemed like a heavyset fella.
All right, well, and listen, living in prison, that's a high-risk lifestyle.
It is. Yeah. I'm surprised he didn't fucking get shanked earlier, though, because kid murders and stuff.
Yeah, that's not a good look.
Yeah.
God damn.
All right, lady.
Well, shit, that was a doozy, man.
Yeah. You thought it was over. You were like, oh, I killed some people. Now it's over, right? And then I was like, no. There's still fucking 4 more pages.
Yeah, we're still going.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
They were like, oh, this guy's fine. He's fine. Everything's fine. He's just a fucking schizoid psychopath.
Nothing to see here. Let's wipe his fucking record.
Yeah, let him out. Wipe his record.
No one needs to know.
He's going to be fine. Everything's fine. And
Yeah.
then he was like, hold my fucking beer.
Yeah, yeah. Hold it, because I've got a raging boner.
Yeah, I've got a raging boner and I
What
need
if
to put
every
this
time-
labia on a spit.
Oh,
No? You
on
didn't
a
cook it? Yeah, like a...
that seems so unnecessary.
I imagine it's like a rat on a spit where it
Yeah.
just looks so sad. And
Yeah,
little.
yeah. Oh, God.
All right.
Oh, that is so disturbing.
Enough thinking about eating labia.
Ugh.
All right. So, if you want to see pictures pertaining to our cases, go to Not
just
cases.
your case.
Just the case. The
This
one
is
case.
so sad. I feel like I'm not upholding my end of the deal by not telling a story.
Oh, you totally are, though. You listened. You were enthralled by my
have
fucking...
never been more enthralled.
Yeah, my wondrous storytelling abilities.
Oh, they're beautiful.
Yeah. And
Okay.
if you guys hate mine and you love Stacy's, then come back next week.
Yeah, exactly. It's a foolproof plan.
Yeah. But if you would like to see picture pertaining to our case,
Am I going to even be able to find pictures about your case?
yes.
Okay.
At least of the guy. He's
Okay.
fucking
Weird.
he's a interesting looking fella.
All right.
Yeah. Go
Okay.
to isgdpodcast.com.
Yes.
If you want to send us emails.
Wait,
or...
while you're at isgdpodcast.com,
Okay.
join our Patreon. It only costs $1.
Oh, you're right.
And we have 16 episodes.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
That's a lot of them.
16 hours of your life
16? 15.
for $1. I don't really know. I just make up the number every fucking time, and I
There's
hope
more than 12.
Yeah,
We've
that
been at
we
this
know.
shit for a hot minute.
That we know.
Yeah.
Yes, it's only $1.
Mm-hmm. And you get fucking 15 or 16 extra cases.
Yeah, and then every month you'll get a new one.
Yep.
Okay, and then also while you're there, we have a link to our merch.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I was gonna say. You can keep going about your
All right.
spiel.
So then if you want to email us case suggestions or say, what's up, baby? Or
Mhm.
anything of the sort, that is at isgdpodcast@gmail.com.
Which so many people have reached out since our last rant and told us that we're beautiful.
Oh,
You
that's
know?
so sweet.
I mean, not that they didn't
Not like
literally-
physically beautiful, but like spiritually beautiful.
yeah, like, I mean, I don't want to see your face, but like, I know your heart is really good. No. But like, so many people have reached out personally to be like, you guys are killing it. Like, don't burn it
Has
down.
been so fucking sweet.
Oh my
And
God, it's
I
so
promise, guys, I'm
nice.
off the ledge.
Yeah, she is off the ledge. And I'm off the ledge too.
Yeah.
I was really never on it. I was just like, fuck yeah, break sounds great. Are we allowed to do that?
Oh my God, is this a thing?
I
Yes.
don't want to stop the podcast. I just want to break.
Yeah. Well, listen, I think it's really working though, because I already have felt a weight off my goddamn shoulders having
God.
literally one day off. I was like,
Me
this is
too.
great. I could do this forever.
Yeah, me too. I feel like it's fresh again. Like,
Yeah.
oh, this is nothing. It's so easy.
Exactly. And then everybody being so fucking nice. So I'm like,
Oh God!
yeah.
And everybody has so many different suggestions that they're like, do it this way, do it that way. Like, take a week off, do a week on. We've literally covered all of these scenarios, and we figured this was the best one because
For us.
then every week everybody's still getting content. One, and then every week you and I are still doing like,
Our fucking hobby.
yeah, and it's still the same level of effort that it would be if we did the same format but every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You know, because we would
Exactly.
just scatter our research out, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But this way, at least you're getting our voices in your ear hole every week.
Yeah. We're just trying to help out your quarantine boredom.
Yeah, you just get a little bit more of our jabbering,
Yeah, probably.
which some of the reviews is like, they talk a little bit, but not that much. Sorry.
Anyway, here's what I had for dinner.
I washed my hair again today.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Okay. Oh, man. Okay, so we're also on social media at ISGD Podcast on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Come join us at the Facebook fucking pod group, at the goddamn pod group, right?
Yep.
Now I'm having fucking
You
trouble
got
with
it. You're killing it.
Yeah, I'm crushing it. Also, subscribe, rate, and review
Please.
if you like it.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't, just send us a scathing email
Yep.
instead of reviewing.
Ooh, go follow us on Twitch. We never say this one, but go follow us on Twitch.
Oh, yeah.
We're at ISGD Podcast.
Yeah, and then you can be fucking alerted if we go live on there, which hopefully will be fucking telling you more in advance the next time we do it.
Yeah, that'd be a better idea if we plan it a little better.
Yeah, but you know, in case we don't and we do that shit spontaneously, if you subscribe, then you'll get a little alert like, yo, them bitches live.
Yeah, and then you can watch it
Yeah.
live.
Live. And if you would like to snail mail us, it's at P.O. Box 2764, Spring Valley, California, 91979.
Whoop. Subscribe, rate, and review.
I already said
please.
that.
You did?
Yeah.
Well, I'm
Yep.
telling them again.
All right.
And all the people who have fucking written us reviews and you guys are like, we never write reviews and I wrote reviews, we love you.
And we fucking see you.
We see you, motherfucker. And we read you.
Yeah, we do.
We love you. Thank you.
Which, also, by the way, I need to tell you that
What?
we got a fucking letter. We just got a letter. We just got a letter from Emily, and I totally forgot to fucking let you read it, but it's in my purse. What? So I have it.
I want to read it.
It's in my purse.
I want to do that.
It's in the house.
I'm so excited.
But it's the cutest little fucking card I ever did see. And I showed my husband, and he was like, that's a cool sticker. And I was like, bitch, this is embossed. And he was like, I don't know. Okay. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. Go away. And I was like, there has a fucking gold foil embossed unicorn on it. And I was like, this is the best thing I've ever seen in my life.
That sounds glorious.
And also, thank you so much for your letter. It's very
I'm so
sweet. And I love you.
I can't wait to read it.
Yeah.
Don't let me forget before you leave. I'm
Okay.
gonna be pissed.
I will not. I
Still
will give
haven't-
you that letter and also Isaac's letter.
Yeah, I was going to say, I still haven't read Isaac's letter.
The fuck, bro? I brought them both.
Okay. Okay. Also, before I fucking forget, and this is a terrible place to put this because we
Ooh.
should have put it at the beginning,
Ooh.
but we forgot to give all of the fathers out there that listen to us, which all like two, I don't know,
At least two of them.
at
probably.
least two of them, a fucking happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day,
It
guys.
literally landed on Father's Day last week,
Yeah.
our episode, and we didn't even think of it once because we were like, fuck podcasting.
Yeah. Sorry about it.
Oh my gosh.
Happy fucking Father's Day, though.
Yes.
Keep fucking being there, and you're a great dad.
Yeah. Keep fathering in
Yeah.
everything you do.
Well, maybe
Just-
don't keep fathering. Does that
Sounds hard. Yeah.
Just shoot your seed all over.
Not in rivers or oceans, please. God, that's terrifying.
Oh, yeah, it is. All those.
Oh, but we see you and we appreciate you and all us mothers out there, even though we give all the fathers fucking snide ass backhanded compliments.
Mm-hmm. Give you a lot of shit, but listen.
We're so happy we don't have to do this alone.
Yeah, we appreciate the fuck out of you.
And if you're doing it alone, god damn, drink a beer and pat yourself on the fucking
Yeah.
back. Happy fucking Father's Day.
Happy fucking Father's Day. We appreciate you, motherfuckers.
Okay, also.
Ooh, another thing.
Another thing. Hopefully people haven't left by now. It's so
they're
fucking late.
gone. They're long gone.
Yeah, I know, because we started to do the closer. We didn't even think of this shit in the beginning. I should have written all this stuff out. This is my bad.
We could give it like this is now cut to the beginning.
Oh, God. No, don't do that. It'll sound awful. And
All right.
plus, too hard for you.
It's way too hard.
Okay, so we have a shout out request,
Mm-hmm.
and it's from Danielle.
Ooh.
And Danielle wants to shout out a coworker, Ashley Whitaker.
What's up, Ashley?
Who is a rock star.
And also, so is fucking Danielle.
But I'm literally not going to read the entire message from Danielle because Ashley, goddamn, you have Danielle under your spell.
Got her wrapped around your finger.
She says a lot of really nice shit about you. And
Aw.
also, I guess they both listen to every fucking episode and then they go to work and then they talk shit about every episode, but in a good way, like they talk
Yeah,
about it
yeah,
to each
yeah.
other. But
They're
have
like, he's eating fucking labias.
yeah, this labia ass munching ass motherfucker. But Danielle was saying that when COVID happened, they don't get to like talk together or anything. And now
Aw.
Ashley's leaving and fucking going somewhere else. So
You're losing your work, bestie?
yes,
Oh, that's so sad.
that's the worst.
Ashley, you will be missed.
You will be missed
By
even though-
Danielle.
yes,
And probably other people.
I was gonna say, but don't leave us. Shit.
Yeah, but also, I mean, hang out. You guys could still text and be like, do you fucking read about this labia ass munching
Right?
motherfucker?
Exactly. You guys can just talk to each other through the podcast.
There you go. Oh.
Ashley, no, you owe us an email to shout out Danielle.
Yeah. Ashley's like, actually, I never really liked her.
Yeah. This is my clean break. Well, Danielle is under your goddamn spell, so you don't want to lose that kind of cheerleader in your life.
No, and they sound fucking awesome.
I agree. So,
Relationship goals.
yep. Sorry that it was at the end of the episode. We fucking suck at life, but hey,
But listen,
I didn't forget.
yeah, it's here.
It's here and it's now. And you know what? That's what's important.
Mm-hmm. Well,
On
is
that
that
note,
all?
that's all. That's all my fucking administrative tasks.
That's all, folks.
Yeah.
We'll catch you fucking next week.
Yeah, you will, because Erin's not quitting the podcast.
Erin's not quitting the podcast.
She's here forever and she's gonna stay.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Bye. Bye.